Frank Castle got his revenge. After years of bloodshed, every person responsible for the murder of his wife and children was finally dead. One by one, he hunted them down. The last name on the list was gone. The war was over. At least, that's what Frank believed.
For years, revenge had given him purpose. Every day was a hunt. Every night was a battle. But now, there was nothing left. No targets, no mission, no war. Just silence. And silence was something Frank Castle could never escape. Because even when the gunfire stopped, the memories remained. Every day he saw them. His wife, his children, the family he lost, the life he could never get back. And no amount of revenge could change that. And the harder Frank tried to forget, the more the memories followed him. The faces of his wife and children were never far from his mind. They were the reason he started this war. Now that it was over, they were all he had left. Searching for some kind of peace, Frank returned to the graves of his family. The people he had loved most. People he had lost. Standing before them, he was reminded of everything that had been taken from him. His future, his happiness, his family. For a moment, he simply sat there in silence. Not as the Punisher, as a husband, father, a man carrying a grief that never truly goes away.
Not long after leaving the cemetery, Frank returned to where he stayed. A woman in a wheelchair approached him, accompanied by her bodyguard. Frank stopped. He didn't know who she was, but something about her presence felt wrong. She looked at him with calm eyes, but behind them was something dangerous. Control and anger. She told him why she was there. Revenge. For the man Frank had killed. Her husband. Her family. Her life. Everything she had lost. Frank stayed silent. He always did. But this wasn't just another encounter. This was something that had been building for a long time. She made it clear. Frank Castle would not walk away from this. She would make him suffer. And anyone who stood with him would die with him. Frank didn't respond. He didn't need to. Because in his world, silence wasn't peace. It was preparation. Just like that, the next war had already begun. Her warning didn't take long to become reality. Not long after the confrontation, men began coming after Frank, one after another, determined to finish what she had started. But they quickly learned a dangerous lesson. Frank Castle was still the Punisher. Years of war had turned him into a weapon, and every attack only reminded him who he was, no matter how many men came for him. The outcome was always the same. They hunted the wrong man.